Hi guys, we're going to make some blueberry pancakes. So I've got the ingredients on the surface here. As I put them into our blender, I will obviously go through them one by one. We're going to first off put in 1 cup of oats. On the side, leave that over there. Then we'll add in half a cup of Greek yogurt. Okay, now I'm actually making this for my son who isn't home from school yet. I'm going to surprise him. He's been a very good boy lately and he did exceptional work at school, and this is one of his favourite meals, so I'm going to surprise him and make it for him. And he loves to pick and choose his bits that he adds to it, so be a happy household for him tonight. So we've got 1 banana put in there, so it's a one medium-sized banana. Okay, this is more for binding elements, I suppose, rather than the flavour of banana itself, but obviously you will get the taste of it. 2 eggs into our blender. We're going to go with just a drop of vanilla extract. Now we're going to measure out, okay, I've got a tablespoon here. We're going to measure out 3 to 4 tablespoons of milk. I'm using whole milk here. A little bit of a creamier texture, or creamier taste rather, sorry, not texture. Okay, we're going to go with 4 tablespoons into our blender. We go with 1 tablespoon, okay, of baking powder. And then we won't add the blueberries, okay, until we're ready to go. And just before we put our blender on, okay, we are going to start up our device. Okay, so we've got here a griddle top. Okay, you don't have to use this if you don't have one. Obviously you can use a pan, it's not a problem at all. And we're just going to let that heat up before we put a little bit of coconut oil on there. Okay, just stir up a little bit. Right, now this actually is quite quick in heating up, so it won't be too long. So we're going to start blending our ingredients. And as I say, my son loves this recipe. It's a fantastic recipe, and obviously everything you want to give your kid, nutritionally speaking, okay, it's in there. You've got protein from your Greek yogurt and your eggs, you've got carbohydrates from your oats, and obviously your banana and eventually blueberries when we add them in. Okay, you've got your healthy fats from the eggs, you've got fats in the oats as well, okay, and obviously your fats from whole milk and calcium as well. A broad range of vitamins, so you've got loads of micronutrients in there as well, and it's pretty much everything your kid needs. It's obviously not a recipe solely for kids. Adults can have this as well. You can, nutritionally speaking, it's sound and very healthy macros. So yeah, hope you enjoy it. Okay, so I can smell the griddle. Okay, it does have a bit of a unique smell to it. Okay, and we're just going to put a little bit of oil. Okay, see how hot it is because the coconut oil has melted, and we're just going to give that a little wipe. Okay, and what we're going to do here, guys, obviously you can make the pancakes as big or small as you like. Okay, and pour it on to your size that you want. Now we've done that, okay, we're just going to add a few blueberries in each, just turn it down just a tad. On each pancake, we can add blueberries to it. You don't obviously have to use blueberries here. You can use pretty much any fruit you like, but blueberries is one of a household favourite in my residence. So blueberries is the fruit of choice for this pancake. Now, as I say, my son really likes these cold. Okay, so I'm cooking them off. Okay, I've got a couple of hours before I pick him up, so I will cool this down, and I will obviously when he comes in from school, allow him to get some toppings of his choice, and he can have them for dinner. And obviously, because he likes them cold, it's perfect meal prep. And obviously, if you are having a pancake themed evening as a family, this is a perfect recipe that will please everyone in your house, I'm sure. Let's just get that out of the way. Should have actually maybe put a third one on here. Okay, so just play around with the temperature if you do have one of these. These are actually fantastic. I got it for a present a couple of years back, and I didn't actually use it for probably several months, and now I just use it for absolutely everything. It's amazing. So you've got to obviously know how the temperature works. For me, with these pancakes, you start off by having it a little bit of I suppose, around about medium temperature, and then as the pancake starts to cook, you can turn it up, and it comes out spot on. Now, obviously, there's quite a lot of mixture here. So the smaller the pancakes, the more you can make. Now, I'm just putting it over on the side just to cool down. And obviously you don't have to cool them down. You can have them hot if you want, or warm, however your family likes them. Let's put 3 on. Let's go a bit wild. And as I say, feel free to play around with these. You can put strawberries in there, slice them up. You can put raspberries in there. You can really pick whatever you want, fruit-wise. Turn them down. And you can see it, obviously, how hot the griddle is, because it's starting to bubble already. Okay, it's obviously a sign of it cooking through. Very fast indeed. Probably got enough for maybe 2 or 3 pancakes left. And hopefully it'll be a nice surprise for the boy. Just make sure the blueberries are in there. And turn it up, just to crisp it up. Obviously, I find it fascinating. Pancakes is one of those recipes that everyone has theirs slightly different. We tend to prefer them a little bit crispy in this household. I know a lot of people that don't like crispy pancakes. They like it soft. Some people like it thin, some people like it thick. If you want it thicker, you could put a little bit of extra baking powder in there, although I wouldn't recommend it. Okay, I have done it, but for me, it wasn't what we liked, the way we like our pancakes. So thankfully, everyone agrees that in this house that they like crispy pancakes. Otherwise, it could be a little bit tricky making them different ways. But yeah, as long as they're happy, who cares? Lovely. Smells absolutely delicious. Hopefully there'll be some left by the time he gets home, because the way these smell, I might have one or two as a little bit of a snack. So there we go. Just get those off. And what I might do here, I might go for 2 biggies instead of 3 smaller. Let's turn it down before I put it on. So, 2 biggies indeed. Calls for a couple of extra blueberries. Pat them down, make sure they're in. See if there's a little bit left actually. Can put them over the top of the blueberries. Not enough to quite bury them, but it's going over them okay, I suppose. Right, turn it up, crisp them up a little bit. And they're almost done. Well, the ones at this side anyway, almost done. Obviously I need to turn them yet. But you can see here, these are probably my pancakes. Bit big for a 4-year-old to have. Although he eats like daddy sometimes. But obviously, as a parent, you've got to control what they eat. Otherwise you'll end up feeding them half the fridge for dinner. It's not quite ready to turn yet. I'd like them a little bit crispier. Okay. Last one's done, or doing. Just turn these over. As I say, cool them down. You don't have to cool them down if you like your pancakes hot. But like I said before, okay, this for my son later, so I'm gonna cool them down for him. And a nice little treat for dinner. So tell me guys, in the comments, what toppings would you have on your pancakes? Always an interesting discussion. Some people like them sweet, some people have them savoury, okay? It really is quite interesting to see what people have on their pancakes. I know some people have put things that I would certainly never put on, but each to their own. I tend to stick with a sweeter pancake, so I don't, nothing like chocolate or sweets or anything like that, but sweet in terms of fruits, some low calorie, no sugar syrup, I get the Callow Fit chocolate sauce. Also, Walden Farms, if they have a deal on, I have maple walnut syrup. And like I say, they are low calorie, 0 sugar. And they come out really nice over pancakes. So let's just make some space for 2 more. So these are almost done. In fact, they're done now. So let's just turn it off. And there we have it, guys. You can see these pancakes, okay? You have nice blueberry pancakes, okay, ready to be eaten now, or obviously for later on if you prefer them cooler. So